about new rules to protect renters that started in Portland today.
Landlords must give month-to-month tenants at least 90 days notice for a no-cause eviction. And you're supposed to get 3 months notice if your rent is going up 5% or more.
So our Lisa Balick is getting answers on just how this will all be enforced. She's in the newsroom. What'd you find out, Lisa?
Jennifer, I found out you should not expect the city to send somebody out if your landlord wants you out at the end of the month. And it turns out you may still end up having to fight the battle if your landlord doesn't follow the new rule. I found out there are over 100,000 rental units in Portland, apartments and homes, most of them filled up. Landlords can keep raising rents, supply and demand, but the city wanted a way to legally help those being tossed out.
And the idea was to give tenants time to plan. We couldn't prevent displacement because property owners have a right to manage their property as they see fit, but we could give tenants more time to adjust, save the money necessary to come up with the next deposit.
The City Council ordinance starting today requires landlords give most tenants a 90-day notice of eviction. That's up from 30 days. But I wanted to know what happens if you still get a notice to get out at the end of the month.
And can they go to the city? Is there any division within the Housing Bureau where they can call up and say, hey, this is going on?
We don't presently have an ability to assist or advocate for tenants.
Instead, you'd have to take them to court. Even if you tried to use legal aid to help, it's a fight that could take time.
You are looking at a potential eviction.
Plenty of renters call the Community Alliance of Tenants, a nonprofit with a renters' rights hotline. I asked the director what he would do if a landlord doesn't give you more than 30 days notice. He told me, talk to them.
If you know your rights and what the ordinance says, and you maybe can print a copy of that and show your landlord that, and then document with your landlord, maybe write a letter to the landlord.
In other words, try your own mediation first. Now, I checked into the ordinance and found this. If a landlord doesn't give you the 90-day notice, they are liable to the tenant for an amount up to 3 months of rent and more things like attorney's fees. But a renter still would have to take the landlord to court, and many don't have the time or money to do that. We do have a link, though, to the Renters' Rights Hotline on our website at coin.com. It's very helpful.